honeys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Trang. If you're new here, I am introducing myself. My name is Trang if you're new here, and I love to sew so much, and today I'm going to show you what I see. I will show you how to use a sewing machine.
Sewing machines are so cool.
And they're so useful because with a sewing machine and some string and some fabric, you can make any kind of clothes you want.
Isn't that so cool?
Today, I'm going to show you how to use a Brother JX2517 sewing machine. And this is a modern sewing machine, and it's the sewing machine I learned to sew on, and it's the sewing machine I use right now. And right now I am using a heavy-duty needle, and one of the first things about a sewing machine is that you have to buy needles for your sewing machine. And sewing machines really come with a needle set with the sewing machine usually. But sometimes you actually have to buy the needles, and there are needles for every occasion. For example, if you are having a project where you are really sewing thin material, you want to use a thin needle, and usually for thin needles I use a universal needle, and this I bought from Schmetz. They sell these at Walmart, so it's really easy to get them. But right now I am using a Singer heavy-duty needle, and Singer is a very trusted brand in sewing, and they also make sewing machines. So today I am in the middle of a project, and I am using white string for my sewing machine, and I'll just bring you back and show you what I'm doing. So I have mine plugged into electricity here, and you want to make sure that you are using it directly from the source of energy. I know some sewing machines will tell you not to use an extension cord, and if your sewing machine comes with that in its manual, you should plug it right in here like so. And then of course plug the other wire in the sewing machine so it gets its energy, and then turn the sewing machine on. You might be wondering, well, how do I start sewing? Well, your sewing machine will come with a pedal, and this pedal is sort of like the powerhouse of the sewing machine, the mitochondria of the sewing machine. And once you press down on it and the energy is there, the sewing machine starts sewing. And you can go slow by pressing softly or fast by pressing hard. Hello. Hello. So when I sew, this is what I see, and this right here is the string that I'm using, and it goes on this little thing here, right like so. And all sewing machines are different, but there's a sort of general idea of what your sewing machine consists of. So in today's tutorial, I'm just going to be showing you the basics. And if you would like a more in-depth tutorial, please let me know. But today, we're just showing the basics here. So I have my string up here, and it is looped to this little thing here. And this basically controls the thread and makes sure that it doesn't go crazy. I have the string looped all around here like so, and there's also a separate loop here. So I'll take it out just so that you can see what it consists of. So when I'm putting new string in, I have to put it through the little thread thing here, the spool, and then I loop it around this metal thing right here, like so, and then I loop it down here all the way in like this, and then there's a separate hook here, and this hook also grabs the thread. Yes, correct. And then, this is very tricky, there's also a separate loop here. And I know that this is a lot of steps, but once you really get the hang of it, you can do this in 2 seconds. It's really a reflex once you get the hang of it. And then this is the last step. And this might be one of the most scary steps. So what you're going to do is turn the sewing machine off. You always want to do this. There's a very minimal chance that you'll get hurt, but it's very important to do anyways, and I try to do this every time that I need to loop the thread in the needle. I turned my sewing machine off and I put the thread in the needle. I'm just going to cut the string so that it's fresh and sharp. I'm going to loop this in the needle. And then just pull the string all the way through. It's okay if there's spare string that's super long, because it'll help the string not slide out of the fabric once you start sewing. And what the string is on right now is called a bobbin, and it's plastic. And this is something that you actually make yourself. And I'll demonstrate how to fill your bobbin right now. Your bobbin is essential to sewing and you must use it. Okay, so this is an extra sewing machine bobbin I have right here. Even though I hate wasting string, this has to go because this is the only other bobbin I have, and I need to show you guys how bobbin works. Okay, so now I have my empty bobbin here, and I have red string right here, and all I'm going to do is place the string on this spool. And then I'm going to loop it in this little hook thing. And then there is a circle here. And I'm going to spin it around the circle. And then there is a hole in the bobbin right here. And I'm going to put the string inside the hole. And then I'm just going to place it on my little bobbin thing. And then to let your machine know that you are ready for the bobbin to spin, you turn the bobbin this way, and then all you do is push the pedal and it starts spinning. After a while, you can cut the spare string that's at the top, and then you just keep spinning until the bobbin is full. After the bobbin is full, you push the bobbin back in place, and then you can take the bobbin out and cut right here. You can place the bobbin inside the little bobbin place, right like so, and there's a hook inside, and it's very small, but once you have your sewing machine, you will be able to see it. Then I'll put the plastic right back on the bobbin. Make sure the bobbin is looped all the way through. There's also this sort of line hook right here. Most modern sewing machines have this, and it's just to keep the string in the hook in place. Today I will show you the settings of a sewing machine. So a sewing machine usually comes with a variety of options. There's small stitches, there's cross stitches, there's stitches you can use to make buttons, but I usually just use a straight stitch, and that's the stitch I will show you how to use right now. So this is my window, and right here is my sewing machine. I have it facing myself now, and I'm just going to put my fabric inside my sewing machine. So I have a square fabric of dog right here, and I'm just going to fold it in half. And when you sew, you always want to sew with the side facing inside facing you. And I'm just going to sew the edges right here, and I'm going to use a straight stitch. And my straight stitches here are the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10s, and 11s. So I'm just going to pull my string inside the hook, and then I'm going to start sewing by putting this little clamp thing down, and this little clamp thing makes sure that the fabric stays in place. And then I'm going to slowly press on my pedal. And there's a little razor here to help me cut my string. And this is my stitch right here. It's pretty cute. And now I'm just going to sew the other side. And let me see. This time I will use a zigzag stitch. The fabric doesn't come loose at the end because the string is holding it in place at the ends. And if I flip this inside out, I have a mini doggy pouch. How cute! So that's my little sewing tutorial, and I hope you've learned lots, and thank you for watching this video. And if you want to learn how to sew things, clothes, please check out my channel where you can learn to sew tons of dresses, skirts, pants, and other amazing things. Mwah.